afternoon. What a tough act to follow. Amazing. That's why we're here. I also actually have some very amazing people to introduce to you today, too. We know we have a wonderful staff. We had great teachers, great support staff, great administrators, but we have a great community. And we're going to honor 3 volunteers today who have been chosen to represent all of the volunteers in our school system. And they are very, very impressive what they do for us. I'd like to call Mary White to come to the front here, please. Hi, Mary. Mary is a volunteer at Citrus Springs Elementary, and I know we have a delegation from Citrus Springs back there to see her. I knew you would. Mary's the treasurer of the PTO. She's a member of the School Advisory Enhancement Council. She's on the beautification committee. She's a book fair kind of innovator, facilitator, involved in the yearbook, school t-shirts, pictures, helped start the annual book swap for families. She's a classroom volunteer that averages 35 hours a week. Thank you, Mary. We appreciate everything that you do for us and for our students. Next, I'd like to introduce to you another Mary, Mary Tershak from Crystal River Primary. And we have Crystal River Primary family here. I see Mr. Tate, Mrs. Spate. Okay, Ms. Chamberlain. Great, great, great you're all here. Mary Tershak is a guardian ad litem. She's a volunteer with the Family Resource Center. She has volunteered for Citrus County Schools for over 20 years. Ooh. Yeah, this year over 400 hours so far. That's amazing. Every Tuesday and every Thursday, she is in Mrs. Chamberlain, raise your hand, Mrs. Chamberlain, in her kindergarten class from 9:30 to noon. Every Tuesday and Thursday. And she even followed Mrs. Chamberlain to Crystal River Primary from another school. And I pulled a quote. Mrs. Chamberlain says, "I could not do it without her. She is a blessing," in a kindergarten class. We appreciate you so much, Mary. Thank you.
Mrs. Chamberlain, we need you. Thank you. Thank you.
Great.
Great teacher.
I need to take a picture of you.
You should be getting a certificate.
We want that.
You need to be rough in this picture.
Yes, you should. You want her up?
We're getting a group picture here. We didn't know that's where we are. This is an exclusive club. I can tell that already.
Thank you.
If we had to pay volunteers like these 2 Marys, our school system would be broke for all the hours they devote to us. Next, I'd like Michael Quigley from Crystal River, representing Crystal River Primary, to join us. Mr. Quigley. And I'd like Mr. Cates with Crystal River Primary to come and stand next to me, please. Mr. Cates is the guidance counselor and volunteer chairperson at Crystal River Primary. And Mr. Quigley has the honor of being selected as the Mentor of the Year for Citrus County Schools. And mentors do a wonderful job working one-on-one with a specific child and staying with that child throughout the year. And we're going to show you just what an important role Mr. Quigley plays. He is a former high school media specialist, so he comes to us with a lot of background knowledge. He's been a mentor already for 7 years. He's a great influence on the students with whom he's worked. And now I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Cates to tell a story.
One of the reasons we selected Michael Quigley to be our Mentor of the Year is he's working with a young man who came to Florida to be near his grandfather, who is quite ill, living in Gainesville. And earlier in the year, late fall, the grandfather passed away. And the family had a chance to move to Gainesville into the grandfather's home. And this student with whom Mr. Quigley works asked his mom, said, if we move to Gainesville, will Mr. Quigley still come up there to be my mentor? And mom said, no, that would be too far for him to come every week. And so he said, well, I don't want to move. I want to stay in Crystal River where I can keep my mentor. So that's the kind of influence and impact that Michael Quigley has on students with whom he works. And the student's still at our school, and so is Michael.
Yeah, we gotta get a picture. You can't get away without a picture.
Thank you. I want to thank everybody for this honor of having received this mentoring award. And I also want to thank Mr. Cates and all the staff and teachers at Crystal River Primary School for all they do. Thank you.